I really love the program because everyone's really willing to help. I've had a variety of teachers, starting with, I met Dr. Getty when I came for orientation, and she helped me get started in the program and is now the advisor for the Food Science Club, which is really neat because I'm now the president of the Food Science Club, so she helped me get started, and now she's someone I communicate with frequently. Dr. Phoebus was my first food science teacher in the Introduction to Food Science class, and then recently the Food Science Club has been working with the STEC CAP grant on a tailgate project, so it was really cool to work with different universities like UNL and North Carolina State to complete that project and get to build that relationship with Dr. Phoebus. Dr. Schmidt, I had her for food product evaluation, and she's just a wealth of knowledge when it comes to dairy products. When Dr. Aramoni, whose laboratory I work in, he asked me to help with a yogurt project, and it was really great to be able to knock on Dr. Schmidt's door and say, hey, can I bounce some ideas off of you? So I just really enjoy all of the faculties willing to help students, and they really want to see us succeed.
Well, I actually had several opportunities when I was finishing up my bachelor's. I had the opportunity to go work out in the industry for Nestle. They had a product development job waiting for me. Or I could stay here and work with Dr. Fadi Aramoni to work with a product called Breadfruit and do some research out in Hawaii and get to travel a little bit and, stay here and get my master's and do a thesis. And it's something I really wanted. I definitely wanted a master's, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a doctoral degree later on, so I knew the thesis would be good just in case I decided I wanted to do that, and that's why I decided to stay here instead of going out in the industry to further my studies and prepare myself for the future. So being in grad school here has been really wonderful. The faculty and the students here are all just one family. So being an out-of-state student, it's great feeling at home when I come here every day to school. There's so many opportunities here for grad students and undergrads alike to get involved with research, get involved with IT and do different product development competitions or College Bowl. I've been involved with both of those things. I've been captain of the College Bowl team, and I now help coach it. Food Science Club's great. We always have people coming from industry to come interview and trying to find students for jobs. So it's, there's a lot to do here, a lot of research to get involved in, and just a lot of opportunity to really build that resume, whether you're going out to do a further degree or whether you're going on industry.
Well, first, I just love working with students, graduate and undergraduate. And The big advantage of this for students is that since we are working with Kansas companies, they do work with products and mostly product development projects that they eventually see on the market. And that has helped them a lot into getting jobs, and every single grad students I have had have ended up with really excellent positions within the industry. Well, I think it is just so much fun to see them grow in this area and see their excitement when they are, especially when they win product development awards. It has been incredible traveling with them all over the world, competing with in food product development competitions, and we've won at least 7 national competitions. So it is so much fun to see them so excited about it, excited about seeing their hard work pay off, and seeing them travel, a lot of places they had never been, and trying to experience new foods and new cultures, and how people approach foods and nutrition in different cultures. So that is always very, very interesting to me and very satisfying to me. I've also worked a lot with our current faculty here, whether involved in food safety issues or product development or advising students altogether. Well, I think that I'd like to see the program grow, and I think it is growing. One of the areas I'm interested in is take the global campus and distance education, give us a lot of exposure and brings in a lot of money into the program too. Other things, I think, like to expand our area in food product development by hiring new faculty and then graduating a lot more students within that specific area, because a lot of the jobs now are in food product development, and I believe they will continue to be as consumer preferences changed and consumer choices change.
Well, for me, it's been particularly exciting to come back to work here at Kansas State University. I myself did my master's degree in the food science program, graduating in 2002 from here in Manhattan. And so it's really been a lot of fun for me to be working at K-State Olathe and seeing how Kansas State University and Olathe is really trying to be very innovative and trying to really keep up with the times in terms of their outreach into the community, in terms of their working with people that are interested in continuing their education, working with industry in terms of research, and also working with consumers in terms of trying to provide information on food science and food safety to consumers. And so I think there's really a lot of opportunity at K-State Olathe, because we really have a great location and great connections back here in Manhattan to all the resources of Kansas State University.
In 2001, I was really happy to come back to Kansas State University and work in developing our distance master's program. And so with that, we've seen graduate students in the distance program that have been able to do master's reports. They've been able to do master's thesis, research projects at their facilities. And so one of my students looked at a food safety application for dry food processing. That we're happy to have that journal article published, and that we've had some other people that have been able to have their research results published in various journal articles. So that's exciting from our distance program. Plus, we're bringing in more and more graduating in the 20s or more, and I'm happy to be on their committees. And then on campus, we look and see that we've had the opportunity to have students do research in food safety, product development, where we're looking at produce safety. We look at gluten-free products, And all of that really makes our students well-rounded and our program exciting for many people around the world and in the United States. I've been really happy, excited when for instance, IFT product development team were finalists, because when teams become finalists, you have a great opportunity to really coach these students. I coached one, and she was a freshman on the team, and to see her as a senior in our actual R&D class, she just excels because she knows what she needs to do to make her product successful. And I came back after working in the American Meat Institute and had the opportunity to have Curtis Kastner as my PhD advisor, and hands down to a gentleman who has served as an excellent mentor, visionary, and a father-like figure to many of us. And I would also just say the same, Dr. Smith, Dr. Armoni, Dr. Boyle. I've done research with them, I've collaborated in many ways, and whether it be in the classroom or helping graduate students. And I feel that I've been very fortunate to be here at Kansas State and to work with such great faculty who treat you like one of your own and family members. When I look at our graduate program, I continue seeing our distance program serving as an excellent program for people working in the industry. I would hope that we can collaborate with various other faculty at other universities to bring similar processing courses, safety courses for them, and even food defense. I think we've got the opportunity to do that to create a stronger program for our graduate students. And these courses would be great to have on campus, available to both our graduate and our upper level senior class too.